I'm excited. This is the start, babe. This is the start. Right, what is happening, guys? If you are watching this, this is episode 1 of my journey back to aesthetics. Woo! Becky's here with me. We just come out to Narang to get a body composition scan, see where I'm at the start of these next 8 weeks, see what what body fat I'm currently sitting at. I'm kind of nervous because I know the number's not going to be good. I'm going to guess around 13 to 14% body fat. So I don't know. We'll see what's happening, but I'm nervous. I'm not amped for this, and the last thing I want to do is be putting it here on YouTube for everyone to see. But I'm happy to do it and keep it real and let you guys follow this journey like right from the start. So let's do it.
Well done.
Oh, sweet.
How fat are you really? What are you?
Freezma, beautiful man. 12.4%.
Yeah, that's actually what I kind of expected to be around there.
It's lower than what you expected.
I was saying 13 to 14% listed.
Awesome, right? You remember too, you see your muscle?
Yeah.
See 6.5 kgs over your normal range.
Yeah, okay.
A lot more muscle, bring that percentage down.
Yeah.
So that got us, and we can take it on and on.
Alright, so the results. Car's over there, babe. Alright, so we just got our results from the bioscan. Pretty much better than what I expected. I mean, it was actually pretty much exactly the same as what I expected. I've come out on the machine at about 12.4% body fat. I was expecting, I went into it thinking 13 to 14%, but I was just kind of like saying that so I wouldn't be gutted if I actually was that. So now I've come in thinking that I was 13 to 14%, seeing 12.5% doesn't feel so bad. So pretty much where I was expecting to be. We've got some numbers here on the sheet. I might, I'll show you guys exactly those numbers, see what we're dealing with. But I'm excited. This is a very good starting point. And I'm gonna, here's the whole thing about this series. I want to show you guys anyone over a certain 12% body fat, you can get down to 4% if you really commit. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm doing to get there. My diet, my training, my supplements, absolutely everything. I can't wait to show you guys, because I know there's a lot of people in this fitness industry and they're just genetic freaks. Like, they always look crazy, and it's like they're just genetically predispositions to look like that. I'm sure they still work hard and all this kind of stuff, but I know a lot of guys that go off their diets and they're still like lean as fuck, and it's like, I want people to see someone who, look, I'm at 12.5% body fat, but I can get down to 4% and hold that, and I want to show you guys the journey. Right, what is happening, everyone? This is something I didn't really want to film, but I'm gonna have to, because I need to show you guys the starting points of where I'm starting off for this this journey back to 4% body fat. I've been dreading this moment. I really let myself go in December. I really got out of shape. I've just brought it back now the last couple of weeks. I'd say at my fattest, I was probably about 14 to 15%, honestly. I got pretty bad there. Looks pretty big in the t-shirt, but underneath it all, I'd lost a lot of shreds. My waist was getting very thick. I've managed to bring it round the last couple of weeks just because I knew I was going to do this new series. I wanted my starting point to already have a little bit of momentum on the diet and the training as well. But so currently 12.4% body fat. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Like I said, this is the last thing I want to be putting on YouTube, but I want to inspire you guys. I want you guys to see exactly what I'm going through and where exactly I'm starting. Take a look at this. I've got my in-body here. Just a couple of things. My weight, 85.3 kgs. That's just with one meal in me, so I'm pretty light at the moment. Muscle mass, 43.2 kgs. Body fat mass, 10.6. As you can see down here, this is my body fat percentage, 12.4%. Ideally, next scan I want to have more muscle mass and less body fat. And this is something that I think is definitely possible. Focus up, focus up. Due to the fact that during December, November, December, my protein was very low. Now, I know through experience it's possible to gain muscle and lose body fat at the same time, especially when you've been through periods of low protein and your diet has just been too high in carbs and fats. And that's pretty much me for the last 2.5 months. Like I said, I don't want to do this, but I'm gonna do it for you guys. So this is how I'm currently looking. This is just me, not tensing, just chilling out. As you can see, my waist, very thick compared to what it normally is when I'm lean. I've got the love handles going on. This is me tensing my hardest right now. As you can see, no cuts through the middle lower abs. Can't even see any lower abs, no side cuts or anything down here. And that's what's to be expected with 12% body fat. From the side, got a little bit of serratus. Still, you can see, I'm holding a lot of fat, around the sub-iliac area here. Ideally, over the next few weeks, we want to get that nice and tight and get the V-lines coming out. And this bit here, getting that cutting in so you get that like real prominent V-line. That's the plan anyway. Like I said, I did not want to show anyone this. This is the last thing I wanted to show people. When you hold yourself to such a high standard, putting out all these videos and pictures where I'm in just insane shape. It's like, for me to look like this is just pretty unacceptable. And I'm gonna own up to that, and I want change. And I'm not saying this in a vain way, like a lot of people might look at this and think, I'm reasonably in shape, but it's not about that, it's how I feel. I don't feel very good. I don't feel like I'm really fit and healthy, and I just don't feel good about myself. Not even just for the way I look, just for the way I'm performing at the moment, or my gym, like my lifts have gone down, my fitness has gone down, like it's no good. So back into it. Let's see how we can be looking in about 8 weeks' time. Alright, day 1 on the shred begins. Fish oil. And we also have glucosamine. And this is to help my elbow joints problem, like you guys know I've got. Get it in my system. Very tired right now. So I'm having 5 of these a day. And glucosamine recommends 1 a day. I hate swallowing big pills. Now also I'll be starting my day off with a multivitamin, and I'll be having this day and night. It's just a men's multivitamin, but I don't currently have one, so I'm going to go to the supermarket now and get one, and also do the rest of my grocery shopping because I'm out of food. And I was going to get it last night, but I was like, nah, I'll get it on the day of the shred. It'll be more exciting. So I'm going to go do that, and then going to come back and have meal 1. So just here at the grocery store, gonna grab a couple of things, my morning shake, baby spinach. We got some mint leaves. It's pretty annoying, Coles does not have any egg whites as far as I can find, so I've gotta walk down to Woolworths and grab some of those. And we're gonna go home and we're gonna make meal number 1. These aren't the ones I normally get, but the other Woolworths has those, so I'll go grab them later. Alright, so here we have everything for meal 1. We've got some whey, egg whites, coconut milk, unsweetened, very important. We've got some mint leaves, baby spinach, blueberries, and strawberries. So for this first week with my diet, what I'm doing is hitting 2,634 calories every single day. Now that is made up of 240 grams of protein, 275 grams of carbs, and 65 grams of fat. Now, because I'm kind of easing back into this, that's a good amount of food to be gaining and also be slowly shredding. Just for these first couple of weeks, I'm not going to deplete hard. I'm going to reset my metabolism around 2,600 calories and go from there pretty much. So I'd say every week I'm going to be changing my diet throughout this shred series, changing the calories every week and eventually getting those carbs and fats right down till, I'm probably on like, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'm not going to speculate as to how many calories I'm going to get down to because it depends how my body responds. I'm not going to say, okay, the first time I shredded really hard, I was on 1,800 calories, I'm going to do that again. I'm gonna tape it down and see where we get to, because every shred is different, believe it or not. Now it's very important, if you're gonna do a diet, to weigh your food. So first of all, we're gonna have 250 mils of unsweetened coconut milk. Blueberries, gonna have 100 grams. Strawberries, another 100 grams. We're gonna put some mint leaves in. I'm gonna put some baby spinach in there, about 50 grams. Some egg whites, 150 grams. And last but not least, get some whey protein in there, just 1 scoop. So on about 25 grams of protein from the serving. Probably get some more water in there. So this is my meal 1. As you've seen, I've got the spinach in there mainly for the good like antioxidants and all that kind of stuff that's in there. High protein shake, and we've got the berries also in there to get in those nutrients. So as you guys may have seen also, I'm using a new whey at the moment. It is vanilla caramel, and that's BPI Sports HD whey. So we're gonna scale this bad boy down now, and then I'm gonna take Becky to, where are we going, babe?
Just got an appointment. I'll talk about it in my YouTube video.
An appointment. I'm excited to see. What do you got here, mate? You're trying to copy my diet.
I'm trying to copy your diet.
Well, I've got that exact same meal.
Yeah?
Just at a big grocery shop now, and got some new vitamins. We've got a men's multi. I'm going to be taking one of these twice a day, morning and night. We've got some vitamin E. Babe, what was the vitamin E good for? We got it for a reason.
Your heart.
For my heart, because I've got a very shit heart. Keeps bad fats low in your, it lowers your LDL cholesterol, apparently. Got some sugarless vitamin C, and we got some vitamin B to help out with energy and mood, which is really good when you're dieting.
Yeah, it is. It's good for you.
So I'm going to pump some of these now, and then I'm going to cook my pre-gym meal, and I'll show you guys what that is. Today, this is meal 2, but normally it's meal 3, but I'm just training a bit earlier than I usually do. So if we pop over to the fridge, just bought some salmon today. 250 grams of salmon. I'm going to have this with 250 grams cooked weight brown rice. Now, I recommend any of you guys who are dieting, like I said before, get some scales. Get a non-stick frying pan. Essential, major key. Seriously, I'm not even taking the piss. A non-stick frying pan is a major key. For me, my fats, I'm watching them. I've got my daily fats at the moment at 65 grams. Now, that means that I'm not cooking with any oil, because I'd rather get my fats through actual food sources. I like to burn the shit out of my salmon, personally. I'm someone who likes it kind of like overcooked, so I get the pan pretty hot, I wait till it's very hot, almost like a barbecue, and then I'll chuck it on, and I'll do a couple of minutes on each side, maybe 3 minutes on each side, till it's nice and crispy. And then at the moment, I'm just using the Uncle Ben's microwave packet rice. This is about $2.50 in Australian supermarkets. I noticed actually you can get a Coles brand, but the macros are completely different. I don't know, I saw today. The Coles brand is $1.60.
It smells nice though.
For the same size packet. It's not as nice, and the carbohydrates in it are 48 grams per 100, whereas this is 28 grams per 100. So I don't know what's going on there. Maybe Coles have got a lot of sugar in there. Becky's left us a nice daily message today to watch over us as we do stuff in the kitchen. Now another thing, while that pan heats up, I'm going to get some cucumber to add that in to this meal. So what I'm thinking, guys, my first episode that I upload every week on the Sunday, I'm going to have in this episode a whole list of my whole diet, the calories and the macros, all listed up so that you guys can take a screenshot and have a look and see exactly, it's all there for you to see what I'm doing each week. So ideally, you know, like I said before, this first week I'm starting on 2,634 calories, and I'm gonna be cutting that every week for the next 8 weeks. I'd say by 100 calories each week. So next week I'll probably be on like 2,500, then next week 24, then 23, 22. and we'll see how we get down there. We'll see what I do with the macros, how I'm feeling, how I'm performing, because I'm gonna take it as it comes. I'm gonna see how I'm performing in the gym, you know, just how fast I'm losing body fat, but mainly performance for me. I want to still be performing, so that's when I'm gonna play around with the carb and fat ratio, and you know, just see what happens. Normally when I'm shredding and I like to keep performance, I'll cut my fats right down and I'll have my carbs up. Just, you know, just for extra energy, and I just feel like I can eat more food. But we'll see how we go. You know, I might find that this time my body responds differently and I want to go a lower carb, higher fat approach. So anyway, day one, 2,634 calories for this week, 7 days, no cheat meals at this stage. If I do, I'll let you know on the vlogs, but at this stage, nah, don't need to. No refeed days. That's something that's probably going to happen as I get leaner. But at the moment, you know, I don't think you need a refeed day until you hit around that 8% body fat mark. So maybe in a few weeks we'll incorporate some of those. So the salmon's almost done. I'm going to chuck this rice in the microwave, 90 seconds. Look at that. There's a crispy skin. Sweet baby jeebas. With this meal, I have it pre-gym because it is my highest fat meal of the day, which is going to ensure that I'm just getting a really good pump. If you're having like fats before your workout, I always do this, any diet I do. I try to put like most of my fats right before my workout to get an insane pump. Now another thing that I'm extremely excited for is my new pre-workout which I just bought. BPI Vortex. Now, funny story, I haven't bought subs in 2 years. And coming up to the Shred series, I didn't order my study core stack in time. So I went to the shop and I restocked and everything, and I thought, you know, why not try a couple new products? So my friend Tyrone, as you guys know, he's a gym disease athlete. He's sponsored by BPI, and I saw he did a review the other day on this pre-workout, and I never buy pre-workouts. But he was saying the difference between this one and most is that it's not a stimulant pre-workout. It's one that gives you a little bit of a kick, just probably like, I tried it last night, no more than a coffee. But it gives you an insane pump. I'll try it again today, see how it goes. But as you can see, my subs this stack, I've got BPI Sports whey, just to try that, Vortex, and I've got my Cellucor Alpha Aminos, these have always been good to me, and my Super HD Fat Burner, which I won't touch for a couple of weeks. Whenever I start a new diet, I like to stay away from any kind of like fat burners, because I believe that you should be incorporating that in as you get, you know, more depleted, and it's going to help give you energy and it's going to help break through plateaus. But I mean, a fat burner, it's going to do like 5% difference at the end of the day. The main thing is your diet. And voila, this is meal number 2 today. Normally my third meal of the day, but today I'm working out a bit earlier, so like I said, I want to get the fats in, and it's probably my highest calorie meal that I have each day. Alrighty, all ready for a back workout now. Gonna go fucking kill it at my new gym, which I've just signed up at. Now I've got a major key to share with you guys. Water. Get one of these. Now I'm having 4 liters of water each day on the Shred. Just, you know, flushing the system, staying hydrated is major key. Major key. Anyway, what I'm doing now with this, we've got about that much in there. I'm gonna chuck some of my my pre-workout in. So what I'm doing, I'll fill up just a little bit and then have my pre-workout in that drink bottle. When I get to the gym, I'm gonna fill that drink bottle up and chuck some aminos in there. Can't forget headphones. And this is my new bag, which I got from Kmart. Right, back session is done and dusted. That was a freaking epic session, man. What a way to jump back into this new shreds, then have a killer workout like that. Feeling really good. Now I'm very behind on my meals today. We had, Becky had an appointment this morning, which threw off the first couple of meals, and then I trained early and then we had something to do after that. And now we're back home kind of late. Normally I've had like 4 meals by now, but I'll just be having my 3rd one now. But that's all good. Gonna get it in. Personally, I don't believe in, I believe in meal timing to an extent. Actually, the way I time my meals, it's so I can efficiently get the most energy throughout the day. But in terms of body composition, overall it's not gonna affect you. From my research, from everything I've learned through what I've done, it doesn't seem to be a factor when it comes to your body composition. So this is normally my meal number 2, and right now it's meal number 3. And I'm having it, you know, a couple of hours late, but 2 cans of tuna, lime and cracked pepper. This is the Coles brand. You can pick these up for 80 cents a can. I have 2 of these. Each gram has 18 grams of protein and pretty much nothing else. So insanely high protein. Tomato, get some nutrients in there, and I have that with 4 organic rice cakes. These days I'm going very like organic and just trying to eat like the best food as possible without, you know, any processed stuff in it because of my heart problems. I have to say, in the past, like you guys know, you know, I've done If It Fits Your Macros, I've eaten shit, I've gotten lean eating crap, but it's just not worth it, man. Like honestly, on this diet already, I just feel insane. I've been pretty much eating these similar foods the last, you know, week, 2 weeks, and I just feel so good. So you know, man, I see these YouTubers and they're pushing like their shreds on all this shit. What they're actually showing you what they're eating every day, and it's like, it's just bad. It's really bad, and like honestly, I'll be honest, I used to look up to a certain few YouTubers who were just constantly macro fitting every day, all this shit, putting, you know, all this no calorie crap, you know, no calorie syrup and shit on pancakes, and it's just like shit that just fucks with your insides and makes you feel like crap, makes you, you know, drains your energy, and it's just not good for you. So I've gotten away from that personally, and my life, man, has changed. I'll tell you guys that much for free. My life has genuinely changed for the better. So, you know, don't get it twisted, guys. Don't be trying to fit all this crap into your macros. It's not gonna help you, like in the long run, and it's not gonna make you feel good. It's a very short-term satisfaction, and if you want success in life, you know, it's realistically, you gotta be looking at that long-term and make your short-term satisfaction come from the facts that you know you're working towards your long-term goals, whatever they may be, you know, health, finances, anything, business, gym, all that. Put it into the bowl with the tuna. You can put the tuna and the tomato on the rice cakes, but I like to have them separately personally, just because they get a bit soggy if you don't eat them fast enough. Chuck a little bit of cracked pepper on there, just a little bit. So here we have my meal number 3 today, normally my meal number 2. We've got 5 thick organic rice cakes, tuna, 2 cans, lime and cracked pepper flavor, and some tomatoes on top with some pepper. She is a very average day on the coast today. Ain't too bad though, it's been pretty hot here lately. So another day, another dollar. Day 2 on the shreds. Now, yesterday I didn't show you all my meals. I kept off at 3 meals. I'm having 5 meals a day. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna just have my first meal now. I'm gonna do some training, and then later on when I get up to those last 2 meals, I'm gonna show that in this part of the vid. Just basically because I just didn't want to film like a whole day of eating yesterday and it'll just be like 2 meals in a row because there's nothing to break it up. So what's happening now, I am gonna go do some sprint training very soon. So I'm gonna go do some sprint training, just some intervals, just very light stuff, just because I haven't sprinted in a very long time and I don't want to rush into it. Like, it's gonna be going about 70% of you know, how hard I can go, and just kind of doing some intervals, get like the fitness up a little bit, get a sweat on, burn some fat, and also practice my sprinting because I want to get faster. You know, the whole point of this journey back, you know, down to, I say journey back down to 4% body fat, it's journey back to aesthetics, but for me what's more important is being functional and fit and fast. So if you guys are following this series, just note down, it's not just about the body fat, it's mainly about that. Like, and mentally for me, you know, that's very important. So anyway, today I'm mixing my meals up. I'm gonna start off have my meal 1, just because I'm doing the sprint training. I was gonna do it fasted, but with me and my friend who's coming to pick me up have delayed it a little bit, so I'm gonna have a meal before the sprint training, and obviously I'm not gonna have my meal 1, which is that huge shake with all the you know, the coconut milk, and just, you know, it's a big thick shake. I don't want to be sprinting with that in my stomach. So what I'm gonna do is mix my meal 2, which is my tuna and my rice cakes. I'm gonna bring that back to meal 1 today. Even though that was my meal 3 yesterday because I screwed up the timing yesterday, but like I said, for me, the meal timing, I'm not like having a set, sure this is my meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I'm happy to mix those up because, you know, just to suit my circumstances, to suit my day, see how my day is going. Vitamin B, vitamin E, sugarless C, men's multi, fish oil, rice cakes, tuna, and glucosamine. Alright, so this is my man Ayrton. We're gonna go hit some sprints. Where are we going, bro? Miami? Miami. Somewhere in Miami. Taking the Ford Focus today. Bro, I can never open your door. Like that. Sounds better with the exhaust there.
Yeah, wait. How wait?
It's pretty good leg room in here, eh?
Yeah, it's not like it is
comfy.
a small car, but
nature, Mother Nature. Right, so we're here at the track, gonna hit some sprints. I don't know what we're gonna do yet, but we'll see what happens.
So we started off our sprint training just by warming up, doing a lap of 400 meters. Then we came back and just did some stretches, some very dynamic stretching, stretching out the hamstrings, getting the fast twitch muscle fibers really working hard. So we did some straight kicks, just through the hip flexors there, and then did some side ones, just really helped the stretch out the groin. Then we did some just our own stuff. I was just doing some kickbacks, heel kicks, and then getting the knees up. Then this was a good stretch, putting one leg out, then stretching back. If you can watch that and do that, if you ever do it, it's so good. Then we stretch our hamstrings, and then we got into it. We just started with a 60% sprint for 80 meters, and then next one we went on our own and we just did like 30-meter starts at probably about 20, maybe even 10-meter starts. So it's not very far. Just going hard out, and then we did our first proper 80-meter, and we did that all at 70%. And then we continued to do this, the 80 meters, and we changed the pace as we went.
What do you reckon that was, Tyson? 80 meters?
Yeah.
Probably 80, eh?
80.
80, yeah.
Yeah.
So we just finished up. What did we do, 4 or 5? We don't need a 4.
We done 5 now.
Did we do 5?
We did 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hit 5 80-meter sprints. Kind of hitting between 70 and 100%. Went 100 on that last one. Well, I did. I don't know. We're all kind of on different levels, weren't we? Ayrton went 100 like the first one or some shit. But now we're just going to do some 30 meters. Switch up the intervals like we're, just easing into it. This is our first sprint session in a while. It's my man Tyson, guys.
Hey guys.
Here on the GC, pretty shredded count. But he's teaching me how to sprint today. So, and we got Ayrton over there. Saw him before and he's just fucking around, he's fluffing around, he's feeling it.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna hit some 30-meter intervals now. Let's pretty much go like pretty hard, eh?
Yeah, we'll go full on for these last few, man, and that'll do us.
Yeah, sweet. Finish?
Yeah, just to settle them down.
Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much us.
We're done.
For today, we're just going to do a slow lap just around the whole field, 400 meters, just get rid of any like lactic acid buildup and stretch out a bit through that. Nice and simple today, like I said, it's our first sprint session in a while, so we got to just ease into it. Nothing too crazy, or else we'll be blown out for the whole week. Anyway, do this 400 meters. That pan is getting very warm. Gonna grab some chicken. It is time for meal number 5 in my diet. Where is my chicken? This bit here. We have 250 grams uncooked weight of chicken breast. I'm gonna grab the chopping board here. Grab a very sharp knife. So I'm gonna cut this chicken up, chuck it on the pan, no oil, and I will be putting some Cajun seasoning on it, and that will be all. And just like my salmon meal, I also have another 250 grams of the Uncle Ben's brown rice. Now as this chicken cooks, guys, I have to talk about yesterday's 2,635 calories. It was rough. I was like force feeding myself just due to the fact that there's just so much volume in my food I'm having, because it's all very, it's not nutrient dense. Sorry, it's very nutrient dense. It's not calorie dense. Probably before this, I've been having 3,500 calories, and I've been, eating that in the past easy. But this 2,600, man, it was like a mission. So essentially, when you start cutting, you want to be eating so much food that you're feeling really full, but you're not like overdoing it on the calories. So 2,600 is a very good amount for me. I struggle to eat this much food every day. It's amazing to be getting leaner while you're fucking eating till you're like feeling bloated. It's crazy. Chuck some salt on my meal here, make it taste a lot nicer, and right now I'm not really watching my sodium levels in my diet. I'll put salt on 2 of my meals each day. So this is my meal number 5. We have 250 grams uncooked weight chicken, and we have 250 grams cooked weight of brown rice. Alright, so once again my schedule's been a bit behind today. We did the sprints a little bit late and that threw off some of my meals. So I just had the meal 5, which is the chicken and the rice. Gonna go hit a workout now, gonna go train some arms. For my program this week, I think I've got about 2 low intensity cardio sessions, 2 HIIT sessions, which, you know, the sprints were today, and 7 days a week of weights. So that's pretty much what I'm doing on my days where I'm doing the HIIT sessions, my weight sessions. I, you know, have at least 6 hours in between those, just to allow a little bit of recovery. And when I'm training, I'm not going to be doing, I wouldn't, like, for example, I wouldn't be doing a leg day on the same day as my sprints. Instead, I'm doing a smaller muscle group, which is arms. So that's what I'm going to do now, go smash some arms. And honestly guys, I am fucking exhausted, man. 2 days into this and my body's hurting just through the my training intensity has been pretty insane. You know, that back session yesterday, my freaking back is killing me right now. I don't want to go train arms right now. Literally my arms are killing me just from that back workout yesterday. And shoulders, I actually trained shoulders the day before. My shoulders are killing me. I'm aching everywhere. Just did the sprints today, so yeah, I'm not sure how the legs will be feeling tomorrow for leg day, but it's all good. This is my plan. I've got it all written out. I'm gonna stick to it no matter what. Even if I don't feel like training, I'm gonna do it. It's currently midnight here, so gonna go hit some arms, get the session in, and then I'll come back and have my last meal for the day. What's the time, babe?
12:40.
12:40.
12:41.
12:41. Right, so I'm gonna smash some pre-workout now. Probably not the best idea because it's midnight, but the pre-workout I've got is actually not really stimulanty. It's just more for the pump, like I said before. So I don't know. It's still a little bit risky, but I'll let you guys know how that goes. Becky, I will not. Okay, okay, I won't film you. She's very camera shy, guys. Maybe one day she'll start her own YouTube channel. Whoa. Whoa.
So just starting off tonight's workout with some tricep pushdowns. Just going light, really warming up the triceps. So I'm going to be training triceps and biceps this night. And it is essential to get them warmed up before you start, you know, going heavier. So did 5 sets on the triceps to warm up, and then I went over into some alternating dumbbell curls and progressively got heavier. Started off with the 10 kgs, then went to 12.5, and then went to the 15s. Getting that focus, getting the squeeze on, nice and slow. So I did 5 sets of those warm-up sets. And then I came over to do some close grip bench press. So this is 40 kgs, we've got 10 kgs on each side. I just pump this out 20 reps just to really warm up the triceps still. Just proving here that my weights are 10 kgs because they actually look like 5 kgs. And our 20 kgs look like 10 kgs. It's fucked. Actually it looks more like 15, but... So that's 60 kgs there. I think I was just hitting about 15 rep sets. And I did 5 sets of this. And I went over, next exercise, with some single arm underhand pulldowns. This is really just something different to really get like a good mind muscle and get a bit of a pump in the tricep. Just kind of in a way that you don't really get a pump from other exercises. And I was supersetting that with hammer curls, rope hammer curls on the cable, and just pumping them out, getting a good pump going. You know how we do it. Then I thought, while the camera was on, I'll do a little bit of posing with my shirt on, and then I decided I'd show some skin. Now, I'm very thick through the waist compared to what I normally am. And if you can see me there, I'm kind of like wigging out, like I ain't used to being this out of shape. It's kind of weird, but at least my arms look swole, right? That's what you got to tell yourself when you're out of shape. Decided I'd take my shirt off, get some shots in this lighting so I could compare in 8 weeks time in the exact same spot, and then we can see, you know, the difference. As you can see, my serratus comes out, you know, it comes out a little bit. I look kind of thick, bulky, Whenever I do any ab shots, my abs look like shit, but from the side I look alright. Turning around, as you can see, my waist, got a lot of fat around the waist, but you know, a lot of muscle on my frame still, so I'm really excited to shred up. I think I'm going to be a lot bigger than the last time I was down at 4%. Now, next exercise, we did some tricep rope pulldowns. This is my favourite tricep exercise. If you guys might know of my elbow troubles, I can't do any press movements. It also means that I can't do any like skull crushes or anything like that. Now I supersetted with some cable bicep curls, just some standard ones, and I was just getting a massive pump today. Now, final exercise that I finished off with was some concentration curls. This is like Arnold Schwarzenegger's favourite, and it's a freaking bicep blaster, man. This stuff will kill you. So every exercise I did in this workout was 5 sets of everything, and it was good. Just got a nice cheeky arm pump on a Saturday night, nothing too strenuous after the sprint training, and just easing back into it. It was a good workout.
Right, arm session is done and dusted. It's I think it's like 1:30 AM now. Gonna head home, have my last meal of the day. Very therapeutic working out late at night when there's no one around, you know. It's like, I'm very fortunate with what I do in my life. I'm able to have this crazy whack time frame just however I want to do stuff. If I want to work out like, you know, 1 AM, I can come do it. I know a lot of other people, you know, their lifestyles aren't quite like this. Like, I can literally do whatever I want, whenever I want. It's fucking incredible. But don't think I haven't worked hard for this. I've worked so fucking hard. This shit ain't easy, man. Man, the grind I've been through, the amount of sacrifices I've made to be in a position where I'm at now, it's just crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I want to say, guys, you know, if you can work hard at something in life, if you can give something your all and, you know, stick to your dreams and work hard, man. Honestly, work hard, that's the one. Fuck the norm. If you can do that shit, you can have a very rewarding life. You know, right now for me, I'm happy. I don't have all the money in the world. I'm not fucking super wealthy, but I don't have to worry about money. And I'm living a good life. Like, it's not over the top, it's just sweet. It's like, my business is going good, everything's going good. I'm happy, I've got time to spend with the people I love, to do the things I love to do, and it's just incredible. So, just thought I'd get all deep on you guys tonight. Taxi man looking at me all dodgy. Probably thinks I'm breaking into this Lamborghini here. So back home and time for my final meal of the day. This is normally meal number 4 or meal number 5 depending on my activity. What it is, 1 scoop of protein, 2 bananas, and that is it there. But I'm gonna put some water with it and put it in a shake just because my bananas are a little bit old. You know, here in Australia it's very warm, so your fruit goes off quicker. So I don't really want to have those just like that. I think they'll taste better in a smoothie. So that will conclude the first episode of my journey back to aesthetics. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. This is going to be a momentous 8 weeks. You know, I'm feeling so good. 2 days in, just smashed the diet, smashed the training, and honestly, I've never felt so focused, and it's just amazing. The last time I was this focused was probably Nationals 2 years ago, where I did get to 4% body fat. So now it is time to do it again. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this. A lot of work goes into making these vids, so I hope it can just be really informative and inspiring for you guys who are trying to get into shape right now. Stay tuned, episode 2 drops Tuesday, and then episode 3 drops Thursday. I'm doing it 3 episodes a week, 6:30 PM Queensland time. Tune in. Have a good night, everyone. Peace.